The sky doesn't just flash, it detonates. Two Electros rip open reality with raw lightning, flooding the street in blazing blue and molten yellow. Peter Parker and Miles Morales dive into the storm like warriors ready to shut it down. But before either can even throw a punch, they're blasted out of the air like flies in a bug zapper. Max Dillon laughs like he owns the sky while Francine Fry spins in crackling electricity, their powers sinking into one blinding supernova of voltage. Miles tries to crawl toward Anna, one civilian frozen in terror, but another surge rips through his body and slams him flat. Peter forces himself up, costume smoking, webbing burning off his wrists as he fires a desperate shot, only for it to evaporate midair. The Electros don't rush. They stroll forward with slow, arrogant confidence, savoring the moment. They raise their hands, lightning building to lethal charge, ready to end both Spider-Men right here. But before the execution lands, the ground itself erupts. Concrete explodes upward, floodwater sprays into the air, and a massive green tail snaps through the chaos, whipping Francine across the street like a rag doll. Max barely dodges before a reptilian claw craters the pavement. Through steam and rubble rises a nightmare made of scale and muscle. The Electros see it and instantly retreat, not in fear, in calculation. They'll let the monster do their work, and the monster wastes no time. The lizard bellows with primal rage, jaws wide enough to snap Owen in half. Peter barely braces before he's launched through a storefront window, glass shattering like ice. Miles leaps in from above with a venom punch that crackles across scales, but the lizard barely reacts. He turns, grabs Miles midair, and slams him spine first onto a car hood, caving in with a metallic scream. Peter swings back, adrenaline drowning pain, wrapping lizard and webbing with every last cartridge. But the monster shreds it like tissue, roaring so loud the streetlights flicker. Every instinct says run. Every responsibility says stay. Peter throws himself at Lizard's legs while Miles dives for his throat, both Spider-Men fighting like cornered animals. Scales crack, fangs snap, claws swipe inches from their faces. Water floods around their ankles. Sparks flicker in the clouds above. That means the Electros are still watching, waiting, gearing up to strike again the moment this beast finishes them off. Peter glances sideways. Dr. Kurt Connors lies unconscious nearby, human body limp, helpless while his monstrous side rages free. Peter shouts, pleading, "Kurt, fight it!" But there's no Kurt, only hunger. Lizard lunges with a roar that shakes the street, jaws snapping down where Peter stood a second before. Miles tackles him off balance, venom power blazing like a supernova. For a moment, just a moment, the lizard hesitates. Something flickers in his eyes, but then rage wins. He backhands Miles across the street and charges Peter like a tank. Peter braces, heart pounding, muscles screaming, knowing he can't let this thing escape. Not with the Electros still out there. Not with civilians near. Not with Connors trapped inside. Two Spider-Men. One feral beast. Two living lightning storms circling overhead. No backup. No cure. No mercy. And as the lizard pounces, claws spread wide. Lightning crackles in the sky above like a drum roll for death. This isn't just a fight. It's a countdown.